Do you struggle with confidence? If you do, don't worry, you're not alone, but it may be just a simple reframe is all you really need. And we're going to dive right into that today on this episode of Conscious Coffee Breaks. This is going to be all about what confidence is not, what it is, what blocks you from stepping into it, and what can help you. So stick around, grab your cup of joe, get cozy with me. We're going to dive in now. All right, so confidence is the name of the game today. I hope you got your cozy little jammies on, your mug of something good, and we're going to talk real quick about confidence. I'm Jennifer Sack. I'm a seasoned yogi, and I like helping other yoga instructors just step into their highest alignment and their most authentic self on and off the mat. And today we're going to break things down on another episode of Conscious Coffee Breaks where we practice presence, we practice coming into our purpose, and the occasional mug flex. This is really a great topic because I love to empower everybody to be confident. But here's the caveat: you actually can't become confident. You can't become it. It's not something you practice. It's not like you slip into another cloaked vest and you're super confident all of a sudden. It's not some metamorphosis. It's not something you can attain. It's not something you can go out and purchase. It's not something you can just buy and have. It's not something you gain and just acquire. Like, oh, suddenly I have confidence I didn't before. It's not something that you can just repeat a million affirmations and suddenly be confident. How many times have you tried affirmations? Just curious. And I'm not against affirmations, I'll say that. I think it's a great way to practice reframing. But a lot of times we don't feel it, and our subconscious really gets in the way and is in the background as you're confidently speaking out loud your affirmation, and it's in the background going, yeah, but not really. Um, I don't really think so. It's doubting you completely. So affirmations can be good as a reframe, but often they fail and flop because we're not really feeling it. It's not really getting down to the depths of our soul. We are just stating them, hoping that it's going to change us. So when it comes to confidence, you just need to accept that it's not something you can just get out and get and become. All right. But the pressure is off, and I'll tell you why. Mm. It's actually really good news because confidence is intentional action. It's an action, it's something you do. So you can do it. You don't have to do anything as far as going out and practicing or convincing yourself. None of that. You don't have to purchase a course about it. You don't have to do anything other than do the action that is aligned with your intention and your core values. Okay. And we're going to get into the steps to support you in the action of confidence. But first, I want to dive into the things that block you from stepping out there confidently. The things that block you are, hold tight, perfectionism is one of them. I'm going to give you the top three. Perfectionism will block you because that means that you are way too concerned about the outcome and you're going to second guess yourself. You're going to be outside of yourself, overthinking everything. You're going to judge yourself, criticize yourself, try it 50 million times. You're going to get in your way. You're going to trip yourself up. You're going to psych yourself out. Perfectionism is a killer of confidence, and it's tied to really your over importance of the outcome. Which brings me to my second point. Over importance will block your confidence from coming out naturally. Now, how is that? Because when you have over importance placed on something, you're really putting it up on a pedestal. and you're creating distance between you and that thing. And that actually works against you because now it feels as if it's unattainable, feels like whatever you're trying to do is bigger than you are. You start doing like comparisons among you and others that are doing that thing. It really becomes something that again, psych yourself out of. You shouldn't place it on a pedestal, whatever this action is. And so maybe it's teaching yoga, getting out there and confidently teaching yoga. You don't need to put that out there as if it's some big grandiose thing that you're not able to do. You're able to do it. Absolutely 100%. Uniquely like you, not perfect, not like anybody else, like you. And you're going to do it great. There's no need to put it up on a pedestal, even if it's a big event, even if there's going to be a lot of people, even if it's something you've never done. Just go out there and do it the best you can and know that you're capable, that you're going to just go out there and do it as natural as you could in your beautifully perfect state of whatever you are. No overimportance. Do not put it on a pedestal. Do not create distance between you and that thing. And my third point of what actually blocks stepping out there and moving, acting, doing, being confident is people pleasing or sort of the mirroring effect. So trying to anticipate what it is that others are wanting from you and trying to give them that, or just simply people pleasing, stepping out there and doing something that's sort of out of alignment with you, your core values. We're going to get to that in a second. But if you are out there doing something not from an aligned action, you're going to biff it. The confidence isn't going to be there because it's not natural now. Now you're trying on something for size. Now you're trying to fit yourself into a box. You're trying on clothes that are not quite right. It's this weird feeling in you. And so you're not really able to just act and be the confidence. You can't just do it because it's no longer aligned and intentional. It's now more of an act of pleasing others in a certain way that you're anticipating that they want to be pleased. And that takes away from all your natural ability to just be the thing, do the thing in your own unique, beautiful, perfect way. No perfectionism. I'm just saying that however you are, as flawed as you are, is perfect. Okay, so we know this now. Okay, let's dial this back. Confidence is not something you become or put on or say a million affirmations to attain or gain. It is an action, it is what you do. So let's dive into what the actions are that help you step into this and really convey this, feel it from the inside out, and lead with confidence. And number one is making sure that the action you're taking is in alignment with your intention and with your core values. Because when you hold it up to that light, there's like no second guessing, there's no needing to be perfect, there's nothing involved there that is out of alignment. So it just comes through you so naturally with such intention, with such fervor, with such passion and purpose and just your natural beautiful self as you are. And that's the confidence in action. It is aligned intention and really making sure that you're working from what your core values are because then nothing stands in the way. There's like nothing to trip you up. You've got a sure foothold, and that sure foothold comes across in your action. And that is what is portrayed as confidence. And that's what makes you feel confident because you're like, yeah, this is so in alignment with what I'm trying to give the message or the practice or the leadership, whatever it is. This is what I want for them. It's coming from deep within. It totally lines up with your core values. You are on point. Bam, that's confidence. All right. The second thing that supports it is repetition. So I said you couldn't become it, you couldn't like attain it, can't gain it, but you can practice an action over and over again. So not practicing confidence. What is it that you want to make sure that you're confident while doing? Is it teaching yoga? Are you leading a class? Practice, practice, practice. Is it, saying a certain Sanskrit word, I don't know, over and over, speaking Sanskrit during your classes. Practice, practice, practice. Okay, so repetition of the action itself is going to create a muscle memory. It's going to create a more natural ability to just kind of do the thing naturally. And that's going to support your feeling confident when you do that because you've got this, you've been there, you've done it, you maybe even flopped here and there, and that's okay. And that's okay. I want to bring that up because one of the things that is also confidence in action is just being true to ourselves and allowing ourselves to make mistakes. And when we even highlight that in front of others or humble ourselves to it, laugh at ourselves, others are endeared by it. They're not half as judgmental as you are to yourself. I guarantee it. And it actually brings you down onto a level with people where they feel like they can relate to you or they feel like, I don't know, somehow just connected to you more when they notice, oh, yeah, they messed up, but they just kept going. That's what you got to just do when you mess up. Just keep going. It's not a big deal. Don't put it on out there as like a big deal, or else it becomes a big deal. When you can just move the F on, then that's confidence in action. Again, you're just like, yeah, moving along with your intention right back in alignment with the intention with your core values as you perform the action, whatever it is, if you want to say perform the action, but you're moving through the action. Allow yourself to make mistakes, laugh at it, and move on. Others will not judge you if they do. That's their own problem. That's because they judge themselves harshly, so they have to judge others too. It's like a whatever. That's a topic for another day. Okay. Finally, the main point I want to make here when it comes to being able to support you stepping into confident action as you move through whatever it is that you're wanting to apply confidence to is to remember what you are, like at the base of everything. You're God. Did you forget? Like you are source energy. Like you are everything that is anything. You came from that. So you couldn't possibly be lesser than anything ever. You might be less experienced. You might not be as polished. You might not have all the reps in that someone else does. Oh, well, you'll get there. That doesn't mean that you can't confidently perform an action from aligned intention with fervor and passion and purpose. It's totally in alignment. And again, that's the confidence that shines through. It's not how perfectly you perform the action, it's the state of which you are doing it from. And you are God, you are everything. So remember that. My goodness, you have the power in you to bring forth source energy because you are it. And when you remember, there's nothing that you could ever be lacking in the first place. Then there's nothing you need to gain in order to go out there and confidently step into the action aligned with your intention and your purpose. All right. It's almost funny to think about like how we really trip ourselves up, like really get in our heads, really judge ourselves, and really just we need to let ourselves off the hook a little bit. Okay. So, with that, my friends, I want you to remember confidence is not something you gain or become or state a million affirmations to suddenly just walk out there like some super confident being. It's an action that you do that comes from a place of alignment. It comes from moving from a place that is aligned, that's intentional, it's on purpose, that's thoughtful, not like not unconscious, like you're consciously moving through. You're aligned with your core values. When you have all those intact, you just do. You just are. You're just natural. And you don't even question yourself, and no one could question you. It's just, it is what it is, right? And if you are really wanting to make sure and kind of like do a self check in with your own personal alignment, like where you are on the mat, off the mat, what's working for you, where do you need to freshen up your alignment, grab my free Align Your Life with Your Teachings PDF. It's a great 3 point sort of checklist to go through and see where you could refine that, where you could fine tune some of that alignment in your own life. Because when you feel that you're aligned both on the mat and off the mat, you again will just have that natural confidence because you're moving in alignment and you can feel it, your students can feel it, and it just creates a great atmosphere and a great energy for everybody else as well. All right. It's been a great episode. I hope you've gained something from this. Don't forget to like, share, comment, whatever, subscribe, yada, yada. I look forward to seeing you next time. And in the meantime, have a great one.